This front entryway started out bleak, but we transformed it into a soft, colorful landscape by adding some new plants and reusing some old ones, which saved us a lot of money.
The secret? Know a little something about landscape design, which is what I'm about to show you. When you first look at this area, it doesn't look that bad, but it lacks uniformity and color, and of course, plants. The entryway has great stone steps and a beautiful stone wall to work with, but there's no flow to the planting style. The stonework is overpowering everything else. We need to really soften that with a lot more plantings. Right now, when you walk up the stairs, I feel like I'm walking into a duplex. One side is almost all grass, the other side, very sparse plantings. We need to make sure that both sides of these stairs look like they've been planted by the same people.
So here's the plan. Along the wall, we'll leave the existing shrubs and add some perennials at about half the height of the wall to soften the stonework without covering it up. We'll fill up the bed with a variety of annuals of color and add a crisp border to give the area definition.
Instead of starting from scratch and buying all the plants you need, which can get kind of expensive, you may have what you need in your very own yard. So my first step is to walk around and see what I can find. I noticed that the homeowner loves white flowers. They're an annual, which means they're going to be easy to transplant, and they're going to add color and life to the area. These pansies love the sun. The area that we're going to transplant them to is also full sun, so they should do great.
Now for our newly purchased plants that we chose carefully. We don't want just one color throughout all these plantings. So with these white pansies, we're going to add the purple pansies, as well as candy tufts, begonias, and daisies.
The homeowner loves these two existing green shrubs, so we're going to keep them right where they are and just plant right around them. It's always good to lay your plants out first before you put them in the ground. That way you can step back, take a look, and see if you want to move anything.
Now that we're happy with the location of the plants, it's time to start getting them into the ground. Behind the existing shrubs, we're going to plant multiple daisies along the wall and on the other side of the stairs for balance. They are a little tall, but they'll soften the beautiful stonework without completely hiding it, and will provide an ascending effect that will lead your eyes right to the house, with the daisies adding soft color against the wall. To fill out the bed, we'll add a touch of bold color from the purple pansies, which are going to contrast nicely against the white candy tufts and the pansies that they already used.
The homeowner has some great lambs here.
In the front corner of the yard, but it wasn't spread out throughout the entire area. So we're digging some up and placing it in front of the pansies just behind the border to add some soft texture.
This is one of the pansies we got from a different part of the yard. Almost every time you transplant, it's going to need a little work. So here, take off all the dead heads, trim off any of the leaves that are dead. It's going to look beautiful.
The last thing we'll add is the border with these begonias.
They're short and compact, and they'll keep that clean line. And finally, it's time to roll out the sod and finish up this place. And there you have it. By transplanting a few plants and adding a few new ones, we've transformed this place into a stunning entryway without breaking the bank.